bullshit. So when you say the first thing, yeah, baby, you know, I pimp for mine. Oh, wow, she done already conjured up the bullshit she didn't heard. She ain't listening to you no more. So what I'm saying is you got to understand that first. And then you got to understand the way that you actually use this to your advantage is to not be like them. You know, when the bitch say some stupid ass fucking shit, all right, I'm gone. I ain't got to spend my time with you. You know, if you want to fuck with me, fine. It's about pimping with me. But about me trying to convince you that I'm pimping, you know, fuck you, bitch. There's way too many motherfucking hoes out there for me to go fuck with than to sit up in here and try to talk you into fucking with me, bitch. You know, make me look little to sit up in here and try to talk your motherfucking bitch ass into, you know, fucking with me. You know, if you can't see it, then, you know, you lose. I'm the motherfucking prize. You know, I'm the prize. You're not the prize. I can have 7 motherfuckers like you. You can't never find another motherfucker like me. If you ain't got that mentality, then you'll always, you know, be thrown off by what some other motherfuckers done. You got to remember, make yourself totally different, head and shoulders above than the average motherfucker claiming this shit. Now, I don't know if you've seen my Ustream on chivalry, but go to my archives, look at chivalry. I mean, it tells you a lot to do to separate yourself. You want to separate yourself from the suckers. And it ain't about what you say, because 9 out of 10 times, whoever you're talking to, they didn't heard it from a sucker. Because suckers, all they do is go around hot-nosing, you know, fiending on what me and you talking about, and they steal our lines. So, you know, they go use our lines and fuck it up for when you use it. So when you see that, you got to, you know, be way ahead of that shit, way ahead of that shit. Be prepared for that. You know, this bitch probably done heard some crazy-ass bullshit. You know, when the bitch tell me that, I'm going to say this. Get yourself 3 or 4 lines that you going to say to a bitch that come at you about some foul shit she didn't heard before. Because it's going to happen. And when you got some kind of combat, you're not going to let it stop you, man, because it's all about the pimping. But you know, it ain't going to come to you no certain motherfucking way. You know, okay, I designed it so I can take a 7 in turbulence when I'm fucking with a bitch to get it. Oh, you ain't going to get all 7s. You're going to get 1 through 10. You're going to get all the turbulences. So you got to, you know, be ready for it. All right, I'm going to take another question. Oh, fuck, let me see. This one is from High Def. Well, it's not from High Def. But, well, shit, man, it ain't no question on there. Hold on. Here's a question right here, I guess. So, it's up to me to let her hear what I want her to hear. This game, this how you play. This how you catch a bitch, man. You know, you niggas don't know. All this. Hey, you heard ABCs? It's ABPs. Always be playing. Always. You never just say something out your mouth, man. Especially when somebody can hear it. This shit got to have intentions like Mike Tyson. When he swung on you, he had bad intentions. He didn't never swing just to swing. I got bad intentions. You know, Mike Tyson, my man, I love that nigga. Because he had bad intentions with every one of his punches. And I got bad intentions too. Not dastardly, you know, something that, you know, is going to hurt somebody. But shit, I'm not finna just be swinging to swing it. I'm not finna talk just to talk. So, you know, this broad in the car with me, she hear me talking to my hoe. So now the bitch done heard me kind of, you know, say some strong shit. You know, I done got off the phone to my hoe. Now I'm talking to the bitch. You know, and I'm acting like she ain't heard none of this. You know, I'm just talking about whatever. Buying some gas, or are you hungry, or woo-woo. I'm finna go over here. But before we do any of that.
To read them. And if you can read her, you can actually start making her react the way that you want her to react. And she wants you to be able to do that. And she's not going to give you that. But if you can get her to smile like you want her to smile when she's trying not to smile, if you can get her to come off this little aggressive, you know, position, you know, not that you got to spend a whole bunch of time doing it, because I'm, you know, 10, 15 minutes, you know, if that ain't the case, there's too many women out there for me to be wasting on you, baby. you know, I ain't going to spend a whole bunch of time, but I'm going to say my little, you know, my little stuff, and if it ain't cool, it ain't cool. I ain't mad at you, baby. You know what you want. It ain't me. I'm gone. Absolutely. You know, like I say, I'm used to being told no. It's when I'm told yes. It's when I flip.
Yes,
I ain't tripping about the no's.
I don't need you that bad. I don't really need you. I want you. The bitch I need is the bitch I ain't got. That's the one I need. Yeah, I'm finna have that bitch because I need her. Yeah, the next one. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to have some sort of game plan. I'm not no nigga that's gonna try to impress you with my shit. Bitch, I'm impressing you with this pimp game I got. The pimp game I got ain't got nothing to do with my shit. You know, my shit is some other shit. Pimp game, you know, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, talking shit, swallow, spit. That's the kind of nigga I am. That's what I used to do. And I still do it. You see it. Right now. You're seeing it. Pimpin' hoes, I'm in Rolls Royce Dose. All I wore was tailor-made clothes. Motherfuckers fucking with me because diamonds are dripping from everywhere. And they wonder why I don't wear motherfucking jewelry. Because I am a gem. Me. I'm an unfucking designed or whatever you call it. I'm a raw gem. Put it that way. I am a fucking gem. Dig it. What we got, man?
You find attractive, or is it always let them choose you? When we let them choose first, we have more power. So did you ever show too much interest initially?
Listen to me. I firmly believed that I am the motherfucking prize. I am the prize. Motherfucker, I'm not finna pull over. I'm not finna do nothing out of, you know, something that I just want to do. Because I'm the prize. No, I didn't put too much into, you know, fucking with it. I miss bitches because of that too. Don't get me wrong. I miss this hoe or that hoe because I didn't put that extra, you know, time in. But I ain't giving a fuck about missing them. Fuck them. They miss me, as far as I'm concerned. So you gotta understand, man. Yeah, you finna leave, man?
No.
You gotta understand that you put this game, you keep it in a proper perspective. And if you keep game in a proper perspective, you'll never have to, you know, be wondering about putting too much time in, you know, too much effort in. Because this motherfucking blog, if you keep in game in this proper perspective, is making you do what you do. Her responses is forcing you to come up with this next move. Making you put your work in. This is the challenge of the game. You have to interpret the action that you get. You know, the bitch ain't gonna say, oh yeah, I've been thinking about being a hoe, and I want to pay you. That ain't how it's gonna go. No. You have to interpret the different moves that the broad is making so that you can see your way to getting at her. Or else you're just talking, man. You're just big mistake. Big mistake. You know, if you try to deal with the particular woman's mindset and you try to deal with where she coming from, you'll never catch her. Because that's her objective, is to be as difficult to catch as possible. What you're supposed to do, as far as to answer this question, you're supposed to change the mindset. You're supposed to, in a 1 or 2, 3, 4 questions, see where this motherfucking woman is coming from. And then you're supposed to drop lines to make her start accepting where you coming from. With her unconsciously knowing that she's accepting it. But the smile, you know, the getting the joke here, you know, knowing exactly what you're saying when you say it, that lets you know that she's following you. That lets you know that you got action because she's listening to you. And before you know it, if you know what you're doing, which I did, I'm going to have her into what I am talking about. At that point, I know what to do because she's into me. You know, I don't care how many women I had. They all had to be into me. I didn't get into them. You know, I'm not like I was telling, like I keep talking about my partner Sharp game. We ride, we talk, we do all this stuff. Man, I'm not responsible for anything except for what I think. And my women, however many it is, and I don't care how many insecure thoughts you have, you're responsible for them. Don't put them on me. If you think, oh, you don't like me for whatever, woo, 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 that's on you for thinking that shit. If you thought it, then you deal with it. If you bring it to me, I'm going to say, I don't give a fuck about that. If that's what you think, that's what it is. You know, it is what you think. That's how I believe. That's how I always believe.
You know, all you see a pimp nigga think like this. This is how I thought. I got to speak to 100 women a week. Now I know for a fact all I gotta do is get this woman to listen to me, and I'm a catcher. Now I've been working all week, and this is my 80th woman. So that means 79 times they done told me no, they don't want to fuck with me. But on that 80th time, I still feel like all I gotta do is get this woman's attention, and she gonna fuck with me. You gotta think like that, man. You can't be defeated by defeat.
Because you gotta understand this when you're a pimp. The bitch wants you way more than you want her. You have to understand that. If you don't understand that you are the commodity, if they could actually take shares out in the pimping, this would be the most successful goddamn stocks that they have on the market. Because it's a commodity to be able to do and think the way a pimp do and think. So Ken, do not fuck with a bitch after you first can establish a particular amount of effort that you want to put into fucking with whoever it is. And once you reach that, if the bitch ain't ready to come on, then you got to be ready to say fuck her. Because if you don't, then that question you're asking comes into play. How long? Man, believe me, man, I never was a motherfucker that had 10, 12, 15 bitches. But I had 5, 6 bitches for a long fucking time. Because I ain't waiting on... My patience is not shit. Bitches tell me all the time, nigga, you can't wait on nothing. You motherfucking right, bitch. Wait, sunk the goddamn ship. Too much motherfucking wait. You know, I ain't waiting. And if you wait, nigga, you making a mistake. The bitch supposed to wait on you. Hand and foot. That's the pimping. You got very little time to make your decision to fuck with me. And you got to understand this. On the other side of the coin, you don't have to fuck with me. Go take time fucking with Joe Blow or whoever. You know, you ain't got to fuck with me. You don't have to fuck with me. You either want to fuck with me or you don't. If you do, then you going to fuck with me the way I want to be fucked with. And this is what each and every one of you niggas out there need to understand about yourselves. That's why you don't catch. That's why you ain't got no pimping. It's because you fucking don't have the confidence in to establish where you're coming from. And you're going to go for anything. You're not going to go for only what you want to go for. You're a needy person, whereas I'm a wanting person. I want it. I'm not finna need shit. Like I said, the bitch I need is the bitch I do not have. Yeah, I need that bitch.